All right, guys, we are back in the shop and we are finally putting on the Raptor LED grill kit for the F150. I love this mod. F150LEDs.com. Check it out. 3 light, 4 light, or even a 5 light kit. You can get it in amber or white, depending on what you like. It's got a nice smoked lens. It's got that automotive 3M tape on the back. It's got the IP68 connectors, waterproof. It's going to be fantastic. It also has these little T-taps. You can plug it straight in and tap right into your indicator lights for power, or you can use their optional headlight wire harness here, and that's going to allow you to just do a real quick plug and play. Got these 2 leads that come off the back end of it. You can attach multiple accessories to it. That's my plan. That's the route I want to go. Let's go ahead and get that installed in the truck. Come on, guys. Now, as you come up to the truck and you get ready to set your spacings, just be aware that every truck grill might be just a little different. The 21 through 23 grill looks just like this, and these lights are going to actually go upside down and tape to underneath this valance, whereas the 24 through 26 model, it's more of a honeycomb style, and you can set it in and set it down and tape it in place. But we're going to cut right in the middle and go thirds on this one. So let's go ahead and start running those lines. So next up we'll do is we'll pop these little pins and we'll get these popped up and out. Just make sure that you save those. That way it'll give you a little easier access to get up underneath. This is the 150 tool. That's a great thing to have when you're trying to do work like this. It makes quick work of it. That's probably good enough for that. And now I can peel that tray back up enough. I don't have to take the whole thing off. All right, so then we'll just take our line. I can flip this back over, but what we'll do is we're gonna feed this right in the spot that I think that I like it at. And then I'm gonna run it right up to the top here and just spin it right in there. Okay, at least that's just in the area that I like it. And then I'll run it up underneath this line here, all the way across as we get ready to run the other wires. On this one, there is no hole right here, so we're probably going to run it back on this other side here. So right in the middle of the Ford sign, I'll put my hand back here, get a hold of that wire, run it through. This one, I'm gonna run it right up through here. Have it ready. And then where's my last wire? Run that through, bring it up over the top. So now I've got each one of these in about the spot that I'm going to want them. I will eventually clean that up, 3M tape them right in place. And I have that now. I did open this up a little bit. I pulled this pin and I've got it to where that wire runs right up underneath here, right down that channel, and all of them meet up right there. And then they're going to come out at the very end here, and this is where I'm going to attach power to the end of the wire. So I've already ran 2 of the wires from the wire harness back, and basically I'm just going up right underneath here, underneath this cross member, and feeding it right through, and then we'll attach them and align up everything. But you're going to want to take that end right there, and you're going to put your hand back behind here, and it's kind of a tight squeeze, but I was able to run 2 of them already. And basically you just get your finger in there and you'll feel it go through the hole up at the top. Okay, now I've got all 3 wires here. We can just keep feeding that right on through. And here's where you have your option now. You can take these 2 wires, and if you have the upfitters like in the Tremor and you wanted these grill lights to turn on and off based on the switch on the inside, you would just attach these to your upfitters. Or again, you'll just tap this to your indicator light, but I'm going to use that wire harness from F150's LEDs. .comies. They are keyed. There's a little key here and this is keyed here. Just make sure that you line those up so that way you're not trying to, you know, force it together and then all of a sudden you bend a pin or something. And then once they're in, you just screw it together. Make sure that's nice and tight. At this point, should be able to hit the ground in the negative and we should have lights. Booyah. All right, we'll take the alcohol provided wipes that they gave us and clean up underneath each one of those areas just to make sure that we have a good clean contact area. Let that dry. Now I'm going to dead center it right in between that honeycomb there. So let's go ahead and peel this tape off. Get it just about where we want it and then stick up and then hold it. I'm going to use my little tool here to get that back pressure. Make sure that it's sitting nice and even. Golly, I don't have any nails. Okay. Man, those things are such a booger to get off. I want to line it up. Nice even pressure. It is lined up just where we want it, right in the center. Use my tool to help push that back up. All right, looking good. But I think at this point we can go ahead and get this all wrapped up. Man, they give a lot of extra wire, don't they? We'll zip tie that up and then push that all right there. Let me get a zip tie. Big zip tie here. Clip that and we'll just set that underneath just like so. Put our pins in. And we are straight. All right, next up, you're gonna take a 7mm and you're going to remove the bolts for the liner. And then we'll take that liner and just pull it out. Just peel that out of the way. So now that we got our liner pulled back just a little bit, we can reach up in here and we're gonna feel for this harness, and it's basically gonna be attached to the back of the light. And all we're gonna do is push that tab down. It's kind of a challenge. But we got it disconnected. So there's the light. All right, guys, so I already have the wire harness fed through, and there's the other light. I'm just gonna plug that in, and then it will eventually plug in there at the back. Now, just to show you how I fed it through, what made it simple was this is an extra wire harness I have here. And all I did was kind of lay those two ends over that way. And all I did was push over from the top right down in between those ground and that battery box, and I slid and pushed it all the way down through there until it fed through to the bottom, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna push until that clicks. All right, I've got the headlight harness, and now we'll attach that. Wow. All right, click in place. All right, guys, so headlight harness is attached there. And if I go back up to the top, I can see that those two leads here actually run right up through there. And they give me pretty good slack. I mean, more so than the F150 upfitter wires before I did the extension. So I should be able to add any of my accessories here, like my vent lights, and now my Raptor lights. So let's go ahead and get those hooked up and we'll be good to go. All right, now I have access to my power and ground from that wire harness. All you gotta do is pull those little pins up, get your wire, get it prepped and ready, insert it in, There's 2 spots. We're gonna use both here in just a minute. Put it in and click it, and you see that it's nice and tight. And then we'll do the same for our negative lead, and that will give us our power for the Raptor lights. Push it in until it goes all the way through and you can see the metal, and then click it down and it's locked in place, and we should be good there. Okay, now these are the vent lights. I've already tapped in those. This is just something extra. So let's just go ahead and get this cleaned up. This is a larger gauge wire, so I'm curious if it will still fit without issue, but let's go ahead and find our power. Got that. I'm gonna push it in and push down and click, and that's locked in place. Man, these are easy. All right, same for the ground. This is the ground for our vent lights. Just push that in, click in place, and man, boom, done. Now that we're done with all that, we can go ahead, let's get that one out of here. We can get our power hooked back up to the truck. All right, guys, we got our Tremor lights, side vent lights, looking pretty good, nice and stylish. I got the under hood lights on. I turned them on from inside the truck. Let's go ahead and open that up. Boom, look at all that light. We are looking really good right now. Well, all right, guys, that wraps this one up. Super easy install, and it looks excellent on the truck. If you like what you saw, click the like and subscribe. If you like these lights or the vent lights or the underhood lights or anything else I've shown you, check out F150LEDs.com. They got a lot of good stuff. In fact, that's next. Stick around. We got more coming. Later.